Hey guys, it's Eric and I'm back here today to give you guys my top 5 spinnerbait manufacturers in the market right now. Um, I've thrown spinnerbaits a long time, had a lot of success with them over the years, caught some good fish on them, and I've used a lot of brands, so I feel I'm very qualified to talk about this. Um, I'm mostly at this point a double willow guy. I do dabble with some Colorado for certain situations, but pretty much I'm a double willow guy. That's what I've had the most success with over the years. So this is what we're talking about here. So a couple of these baits I don't have on hand. I'll explain as we go on. But my honorable mention here is Terminator spinnerbaits. Um, in a pinch, when some of these other brands weren't available, I've been able to buy Terminator and catch fish. But in my opinion, they don't catch fish as effectively as these brands, but they have been more effective than some other brands that didn't make lists. For example, Strike King. I think Strike King makes great products, but I'm not a fan of their spinnerbaits at all. Now, some of the new ones maybe, but I really don't think their spinnerbaits are that great compared to some of these other companies. Never really caught much on Strike King spinnerbaits. So honorable mention for me, Terminator spinnerbaits. Number 5 on my list, I just actually sold all of these. I'm about to tell you why. But number 5 on this list for me, War Eagle. I've caught a lot of fish over the years in War Eagle. I'll be honest. They catch fish. Here's my issue. I've lost a lot of fish in War Eagles too, not just from the fish spinning it, from these breaking. The durability on them is horrible. You might get 3 or 4 fish out of them, and that's about it. But they do catch fish if you're willing to either roll the dice on that or buy more than you should have to buy. So for that reason, number 5 on my list, War Eagle. Number 4 on my list is a brand that people mostly think of for soft plastics, durability, but they make some good spinnerbaits. I've caught fish on them, and that's Z-Man. With sling blades, I've caught fish on the sling blades. They hold up a little better than the War Eagles. Probably catch them maybe a little worse, but just for the durability factor, I'm gonna put them ahead of them for number 4 on the list. But they're decent spinnerbaits. Situationally, they could be really good. So number 4 on my list, Z-Man sling blades. Number 3 on my list, Jason Christie style Booyah spinnerbaits. I've used these for a while. These are actually probably my first spinnerbait, and I've caught fish in them over the years. I would say they're catch them as good as a War Eagle, but a little bit more durable. But because of durability, they're about number 3. But they do catch fish, and they do last a little longer than the War Eagles. So number 3 on my list, Booyah spinnerbaits. Number 2 on my list, I don't have any of these right now because I need to buy more and restock them because I lost my last couple. And that's a company that a lot of people don't think about. When you talk about this company, you're thinking of topwater bait, known as the Whopper Plopper, but no. The River to Sea Bling, my number 2 spinnerbait on the market today. River to Sea Bling, I've done well. Now, this is the reason this is number 2 on my list. I've caught the fish on this both in the river and largemouth on lakes. Probably the best lake spinnerbait I've discovered yet. I'm not saying it is, but that I've used so far. Great bait, and I like the fact that their willows are a little wider, so they get a little more of a thump with that willow profile. And they're pretty durable. Not as durable as number 1, but they're definitely more durable than any other wire on the list so far. And they get bit. Unfortunately, sometimes I throw them in the trees. So I've lost a few. But number 2 on my list, the River to Sea Bling. And now for number 1. People who know me might call this a homer pick, but the reality is these spinnerbaits do not bend out of whack when you boat flip a fish. The colors are really unique, and they catch fish. They catch fish really good. In my area, and I know Kevin has used them in his area as well. I'm gonna get a few other colors out just to share with you guys because they are awesome. But number 1 on my list for best spinnerbait brand in the market right now for me. Yeah, they're just spinnerbaits, but guess what? Sick Custom Spinnerbaits. They are a company based here in Pennsylvania, out of the Susquehanna River, kind of designed for the Susquehanna River, but again, these colors would work. I mean, this chartreuse, you take that to a lake that's muddy, that's going to catch fish. Take this gold chandelier lake that's clear, it's going to catch fish. Stain lake, this muddy water curl, that'll catch fish. I have no doubt about that at all. So that's number one for me. Sick Custom Spinnerbaits. These are the Wizard Wire. So these are super, they're flexible, but they're super durable. They stay like this the whole time, even if you boat flip a 3-pounder. They catch fish. They're durable. They're the best spinnerbait I've found. I've got tired of losing fish due to the spinnerbait breaking, or just having spinnerbaits not last very long, or having to get a more durable spinnerbait that may not catch them as well. This is the best of both worlds. So if you're looking for a spinnerbait that's durable, that stays in its form, and has some unique colors that catch fish, a lot of choices on their website. Check out Sick Custom Spinnerbaits. And for me, they are the #1 spinnerbait company on the market right now. They're not very well known, but they should be, because they make some awesome stuff. So, did I miss a company? Do you agree with my list? Drop a comment, tell me what you think, and go get yourself a spinnerbait on your rod and throw it out there, catch some bass.